Make my life a prayer to you. I wanna do what you want me to. No empty words and no white lies. No token prayers, no compromise.
Genesis chapter 7. Yahweh said to Noah, "Come with all of your household into the ship, for I have seen your righteousness before me in this generation. You shall take 7 pairs of every clean animal with you, the male and his female. Of the animals that are not clean, take 2, the male and his female. Also the birds of the sky, 7 and 7, male and female, to keep seed alive on the surface of the earth. In 7 days I will cause it to rain on the earth for 40 days and 40 nights. I will destroy every living thing that I have made from the surface of the ground." Noah did everything that Yahweh commanded him. Noah was 600 years old when the flood of waters came on the earth. Noah went into the ship with his sons, his wife, and his sons' wives, because of the flood waters. Clean animals, unclean animals, birds, and everything that creeps on the ground went by pairs to Noah into the ship, male and female, as God commanded Noah. After 7 days the flood waters came on the earth. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, on the 17th day of the month, on that day all the fountains of the great deep burst open, and the sky's windows opened. It rained on the earth 40 days and 40 nights. In the same day Noah and Shem, Ham, and Japheth, the sons of Noah, and Noah's wife, and the 3 wives of his sons with them, entered into the ship, they and every animal after its kind, all the livestock after their kind, every creeping thing that creeps on the earth after its kind, and every bird after its kind, every bird of every sort. Pairs from all flesh with the breath of life in them went into the ship to Noah. Those who went in male and female of all flesh, as God commanded him. Then Yahweh shut him in. The flood was 40 days on the earth. The waters increased and lifted up the ship, and it was lifted up above the earth. The waters rose and increased greatly on the earth, and the ship floated on the surface of the waters. The waters rose very high on the earth. All the high mountains that were under the whole sky were covered. The waters rose 15 cubits higher, and the mountains were covered. All flesh died that moves on the earth, including birds, livestock, animals, every creeping thing that creeps on the earth, and every man. All on the dry land, in whose nostrils was the breath of the Spirit of life, died. Every living thing was destroyed that was on the surface of the ground, including man, livestock, creeping things, and the birds of the sky. They were destroyed from the earth. Only Noah was left, and those who were with him in the ship. The waters flooded the earth 150 days.
Hi there. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Renee, and I am a good enough mom. I put out 2 new videos every week. One on a Wednesday where I share tips and tricks to make my life simpler and easier, and one on a Sunday where I share a piece of scripture that has special meaning to me. At the moment we're busy reading through the book of Genesis, and we are now at chapters 7 and 8. In chapter 7 and 8 we continue reading about Noah and the flood. Preparing for the flood seems like an impossible logistical nightmare. Imagine being one family that has to build a huge boat, collect all the animals, and care for animals during a national and international disaster. Well, because Noah focused only on the bit that God told him to do, it seems like God took care of the rest. God made sure that all the animals came to the boat as they should, while Noah focused his attention on building the boat, as God said that he should do. Often we do just the opposite of Noah. We worry about details that we have absolutely no control over, while neglecting the things that we do have control over, like our attitudes in relationships and responsibilities. Like Noah, concentrate on what God has given you to do and leave the rest to God. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Bye!
Make my life a prayer to you. I wanna do what you want me to. No empty words and no white lies. No token prayers, no compromise.